Good afternoon. My name is Robert Bob Okello, and I am the founder and CEO of Maarifasasa Limited. Maarifasasa is an edtech startup here in Uganda with a vision to be the leader of an experienced age education revolution in Africa. Nelson Mandela once said that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. 10 years ago, my world changed completely. From the verge of dropping out of school to getting an opportunity to an education, quality education that changed my life. Ever since then, I have made it my sole purpose in life to create life-changing learning opportunities for others. And that is why we founded Maarifasasa. And today, I am here to present to you our virtual reality solution for immersive and experiential education. But first, the problem. You see, in our classrooms today, our students are very passive and disengaged, and that is because we are using outdated transmissionist teaching methods that are in touch with the times in which we live. Furthermore, we see that students today struggle finding relevance in a lot of things they study in the classrooms. What they're learning in class is very disconnected from what is there in the real world. And also, the teaching of 21st century skills like empathy, critical thinking, systems thinking are very difficult in traditional classroom settings, especially if your classroom looks like that, which is where I did my primary one some many years ago. So what do we see as a larger problem here? Quality education is still a big problem. According to a World Bank report, we see that about 125 million children across the world will not achieve minimum proficiency. They won't be able to do simple math like 2 + 2 is equal to 4, or read a simple sentence that this is a boy. 80% of our children in Uganda cannot read a simple sentence, even after spending 3 good years in primary school. This is unacceptable. And this, we believe, has to do with the way we are teaching our children. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our virtual reality solution for immersive and experiential learning. We are on a mission to ensure that our teachers are equipped with the tools to teach our children in a way that is supposed to be done in the 21st century. What we are providing is national curriculum-aligned content in virtual reality for teachers to really engage our students in a way that helps them to retain much of the knowledge that they learn in classrooms. Moreover, we are making access to affordable virtual reality headsets a reality. With our partnership with some of the leading producers of class or education-related virtual reality, we are making that possible. And today we have a partnership with Avantis Education, which is the world's leading producer of Class VR, which is an education-oriented virtual reality solution. We want this to be accessible in every classroom, not only in Uganda, but eventually across this region. This is how we make it happen. One, we help schools to understand how to use this technology by configuring it with their already existing classroom technologies. And for schools that don't have it, it's very simple. It's just plug and play. And we help them to do that adjustment very easy. A beautiful thing with our virtual reality solution is that the learning curve is very minimal. And two, we then enroll the headsets into our platform that is having the content to ensure that the headsets are matched with relevant content. And then, of course, I do carry out, make the content available on the headsets. And then after that, the teachers can be able to take the students on immersive experiences to learn about places that would be virtually impossible to have experiences in their current classroom settings. So let's look briefly about the market potential. How big is the market that we're talking about here? Globally, we see that the edtech industry is expected to rise to about $7.8 trillion globally by 2025. And if you just look at the edtech market, which is our serviceable available market, we see that as we speak, as of last year, it was about $152 billion. So we're seeing a huge market that has great opportunity for growth globally. And locally, our target is really to capture only 10% of the edtech market in East Africa and Africa in general. So this is our business model. On the content side, we license our locally created curriculum-aligned content to schools so they can use it at their own free will. And then on the other end, we lease these headsets to schools that cannot afford to buy them up front, hence allowing us to sort of recycle this and, with less headsets, we can reach a lot of other schools. But there are schools that are able to buy these headsets, so what we do is simply focus on content. Our long-term plan is to focus exclusively on content development to ensure that our teachers have the right content to use in their classrooms. And this is what some of our customers are saying. This is a parent that says he just wants to go back to school so he can have this kind of experience, And a student here says that if he were the Minister of Education, he would make this thing a must in every education system in this country. And what are our teachers saying? My job as a teacher just got a facelift. With this VR tool, I think I will postpone my retirement. We are making education exciting again, not just for students, but also for the teachers. And parents love it because at the end of the day, we are seeing improved learning outcomes. So at the moment, we are on a drive to look for about $50,000, and this is to scale our piloting. Right now, we're already in about 10 schools across Uganda where we are piloting. We believe that this is a shot for us to deliver quality education to even the most remote places in our country and ensure that the most marginalized populations of learners are receiving the quality education that gives them a best shot in life. Financial projections, we expect to break even in our 5th year. And so by receiving these investments, it will allow us to acquire more headsets, develop more content, do more teacher training, and be able to reach out to more schools, hence generating revenues that will see us with these financial projections in 5 years from now. And our team, we have a team of dreamers who believe in doing. We believe that we have what it takes to make this a reality, and just hope that the judges will agree to actually join us as well. And we have already gotten some supporters in the past. We have been able to get some funding from the Tony Elumelu Foundation through the GIZ program, the Make It IT. Just last month, we were in Oslo pitching at the Catapult Future Fest. So we believe that now is the time to really ensure that Africa's education gets a facelift, because that is the only way we can embrace the 4th Industrial Revolution. Thank you. I'm open to questions from the judges.